Entity Relationship Diagram. Lessons 1.5. ERD Diagram to Table. In this lesson, you will learn how to convert an ERD diagram to a table design using conversion rules. ERD diagram shows an idea of how given data relates to each other in terms of entities and relationships. Tables, on the other hand, take the ideas and concepts of data interaction outlined in the ERD diagram, but make them database ready. The mechanism for converting ERD diagram to database table is to moving an ERD diagram to a table consisting of identifying primary key, placing foreign keys, and defining cardinality. When mapping an ERD diagram to a table, the first consideration is to ensure that every entity or table has an unique identifiable value called the primary key. Ideally, the primary key is short, numeric, does not change, and can never be null. Therefore, surrogate keys or automatically generated numerical values make perfect candidates for a table's primary key. Relationships between tables are created through the use of foreign keys. A foreign key is the primary key of one table that is pasted into another table to create a relationship. The foreign key cannot just be pasted into any table. However, there are rules that govern its placement based on its type of relationship. There are some rules for foreign key. In one-to-one relationship, it usually does not matter where the foreign key is placed. Foreign key should be placed in the most used entity. If an entity in the relationship is optional, the foreign key goes with the optional entity. In this example, an employee is assigned only one parking space, and a parking space can be assigned to only one entity. This ERD diagram is as a data model. However, when the ERD diagram is as a table, the primary key for the entity employee should be the foreign key for the parking space entity. The table should be shown like this. In one-to-many relationship, the one side is called the parents and the many side is called the child. Foreign key always goes in the many sides of the relationship. In this example, each sales is managed by one sales manager, and sales manager may manage many sales. As a data model, the ERD diagram should be shown like this. And as a table, the primary key for the entity sales will also become its foreign key for its entity, sales manager ID. This is the ERD diagram for the table, and the data for the table should be shown like this. In many-to-many relationship, there is no place for the foreign key in either table. It's always be mapped to two one-to-many relationship. A third table, called an intersection table, is created that represents the relationship itself. The primary key of the intersection table is a composite key of both primary keys from the related entities. In this example, a machine part may be contains many component parts. Each component part may be contained in many machine parts. As a data model, the ERD diagram should be shown like this. But as a table, these two foreign keys should be added and a new entity should be created. For create a table, some technique like this can be used for designing the database table. That's the end of the lesson.